G'day guys and welcome, my name is Michael and I am the DeadAussieGamer and welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of Minion Quest, our D&D 5th edition adventure that follows the tale of several monsters from the town of Robinswood and their companion Thaddius Valiance, a human who comes from the heroic Valiance family, as they journey northward to the Iceborne Furrows in search of a cure for their former comrade's petrification. Now, when last we left our heroes, they were engaged in a rather lucrative investment with a strange trader that they have encountered on their journey, but are now ready to set back and enter the Iceborne Furrows. But there are creatures, darknesses that lurk beneath the silt and snow, and it is up to our heroes to overcome them. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we join Brick, our Orcish Barbarian, Manfred, our Manticore Wizard, Ray, the Hollow Cleric, and Thaddius, our Paladin Bard, in today's episode called Dragging Along. Enjoy. When last we left our heroes, they had left the lands of out the outskirts of the Vildraven Vale and made their way northbound in search of the Castle Vladislock. They have braved horrible weathers, fought against giant creatures such as the dreaded Remoraz and the giant deathweb spiders led by an evil Ettercap. All of this on the journey to the Iceborne Furrows, which is where our group has finally managed to arrive. As they stream up the plateau, they can see the snowy tundra blowing wind and chilly breezes clean across this sparse landscape, littered only with ravines and networks of cracks and crevices leading deep below the ice that surrounds them. The shadow that looms over this entire land comes from a mountain known as the Frozen Crown, and floating there, high above, embedded in crystal, is none other than Castle Vladislock. This immense thorn stuck into the side of this mountain that seems to have been festering over many years. Its dark, foreboding aura covers and blankets the landscape in a silhouette of fear as you arrive over the precipice. Now, as the caravan, having dealt now with the mimic shopkeep, begun its journey to the small town nearby, Chief Talawan tries to speak out to you, but his voice seems to not reach you. He opens his mouth, and you try to listen once more. As you kind of hear what the noise that seems to be drowning out his voice, he seems to be yelling out the word avalanche.
No.
You can hear the sounds of the rushing wind stifling the noise at first, but then turning to your right, you see a blanket of snow beginning to billow and crash and careen towards you. Chief Talawan grabs hold of the reins and begins to whip his horses into a frenzy. Everyone begins to jolt forward hard. The mother and father grab onto their child and embrace them underneath a blanket as the road becomes bumpy. Every now and then, the horses leap into the air over these tiny cracks in the ground. All right, as the avalanche continues to fall, you notice on the sides of you. Actually, you know what? Everyone can make a perception check to try and notice what's on the side of the wagon. That plot twist, of course, is the point of no return. Thank you, immersion diversion.
No, thank you. I'm not immersion diversion. I don't know why I said that.
Wow. So I rolled a 4, but it went off the table, and I'm like, yes, I get to roll again, and it was even worse.
Right. Go Brick.
Brick.
Wait. Brick with the nat 20. Everyone else rolled a 4, 5, and 6 in order. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
So
I
Brick.
see everything. My third eye opens up.
As the wagon continues onwards, Brick, the one of the wheels off the side snaps and snags onto a giant crack in the just a giant crack in the ground. The wheel starts to wobble and shake. It's going to snap off any second. You have an instant to react. What do? In that
I
instant,
was
it
gonna say
snaps off,
mine.
and the wheel flies to one side. You hear the sound of the axle digging into the snow and dragging. Some of the horses begin to list to one side as Chief Talawan yells out, "We need to rebalance! Get on the left side!"
Yes.
Do as he says. Do that.
All right, as you all get onto the left side, I need another perception check from everyone, please, as you all grab onto the other side.
Yeah.
When
slightly
he helped me
better.
with this one.
Yeah. 18.
Oh, it rolled off the table.
No.
It was a
All
3.
right.
I'm not that upset. Okay.
I love the idea of Brick just seeing this wheel. He has a moment to think of something. He just goes,
All right. All right, as you guys move over to the left-hand side, Thaddius, you're the only one who notices that the weight suddenly causes the, you and Ray notice that the weight shift, or at least the sudden weight shift, has caused a lot of unnecessary strain on that final wheel. You hear it start to crack and snap. You also recall that the damage from the Remoraz has destroyed much of the back, and even just the sort of leaning out over this side of the wagon is very precarious. What do you do?
I could be the wheel. No, I'm not doing that. So the avalanche is still coming after us.
It'll be
Wow,
on
pretty
you
sure that
in.
was more time than what I got.
It'll be on you in 3 rounds.
Oh no.
You have an instant to react.
How many feet is that?
Feet as in from the avalanche.
Yeah, from us to the avalanche.
All right. Well, the avalanche is traveling at 120 foot per round. It is 3 rounds away from you, so it is currently 360 rounds away from you.
360 rounds.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
this plan.
360 Yep, hold on.
Oh,
He said it now.
there we go. Leisurely pace. No issue.
Go back,
Sorry,
grab the
final
wheel.
question. Did we get any rests? Do we have spell slots?
Negative.
Oh man. I'll get out and push. I don't know. That didn't sound smart.
All right. You lean on the wheel. Oh, sorry. You lean on the brace, and as you get out to try and push to free it, you hear this snapping sound as the sort of the little like sort of railing snaps off, and you fall into the snow. As you do so, you bump
Grab him.
the wagon, and the wagon takes off. As it does so, you fly face down in the snow and try to pick yourself up, but the silt is so heavy you get weighed down.
Can I get my shield and skateboard?
Thank you, Jasmine Bailey, for the plot twist, the agony of defeat.
Oh no, why?
Okay.
As you keep going,
Overboard.
you call out, "Man overboard." You can see that the white snow is coming up to Thaddius. Thaddius is kind of wading his way forward as quickly as he can. He's moving. Thaddius, you now have an advantage thanks to Wolven. Thank you, by the way, Wolven.
So the
Take
back
my
end,
hand.
the back end of the cart is sort of like split, like boards that have started breaking away and everything like that.
That's correct.
I was like, okay, I need 2 people to start like getting boards and strapping them underneath like slides or skis.
Oh, smart. This one knows how to do things.
All right.
Okay,
I need a craft check from anyone who's doing that.
Who wants to do
I
that?
can
Because
do
it's
that,
not
or
this
I can
guy.
reach
I'm
out
the
to
I'm the
Thaddius.
ideas man. I'm a thinker, not a doer.
Yeah, so what do we need to roll? I think Ray would probably help, given it's light work, right?
Yeah.
I can't really hang on.
So what
Yeah.
would be the equivalent of a craft roll in this?
Look, I want to say survival, but that's just
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
that's
say
what I have
survival.
proficiency.
Making skis sounds like survival.
Yeah, let's
Slide
go with
hand.
survival. Let's go with survival.
Sleight of hand. That's a stretch of sleight of hand.
Or persuasion. You have to persuade the
Look
wood
how
to do things.
stealthily I got these skis.
No, Ray, why?
Why? I rolled a 17, didn't show up, re-rolled, got
All
a
right.
1.
Bad
Not the
news.
day.
As Ray attempts to help, she tears
Well.
off a board that is very important because it was actually the one holding the cart somewhat in place. The rear of the cart now just slides off, and you can see that the driver's seat is now separating as the carriage is being pulled away from the wagon.
It's all right. I'm not that attached to the family,
I
just let
was-
them roll away.
I was
actually, it's
back
not-
trying to lean for Thaddius.
Actually,
So
the
did I fall off as well?
Brick, you reach out to grab Thaddius, and yeah, you're on the back of the wagon as it's sliding off. You reach out and you grab Thaddius. Thaddius is quite hefty, and you basically, by grabbing onto Thaddius, pull the back half of the wagon off of its skirting. You have now created a sled that begins to toboggan for a short period of time. Manfred, you are also on this wagon. Tabatha, it's up to you. You're flying, so it's kind of like, you know, you can be with the driver, you can be with the rest of them.
Holding the wood in my hand, crapping myself.
Like, Whoops.
Can I?
All right. By the way,
It's
this
not
is
to kind of try and put it back together. Like I can't try and put the wood back in. I'm assuming that's not really going to work. I don't even have any like spells.
So the toboggan is moving.
If I've
yeah,
got
the toboggan
Thaddius-
has some inertia.
Oh, sick. Okay, so
If
we
I've
are in
got-
we are in motion.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If I've got Thaddius, can I throw him back in?
Well, you know, you can pull him in. You can like.
I was about to say, can I grab some kind
Yeah,
of
can I-
rope to try and like fly over to the two boys and sort of give them something to at least kind of keep the distance in case they start losing.
Absolutely. Grabbing hold of some rope, you basically fix it to what's left of the left of the wagon, still attached and running away from the avalanche. As you fly back across, you grab hold and place it onto the back of the back of where they've got the sliding carriage. You see that the child is kind of scared, embraced by the parents as they hang on for dear life. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Eddie, are we at a particular junction that I'd like to point out? Are we at a boss battle? Am I reading that correctly, Eddie?
Oh.
No boss battle.
No, no, no.
Oh, not yet,
No.
not yet.
Mr. No Superman, no.
All right, we're getting close though. We're getting close to a boss battle apparently. So there we go. All right.
No boss battle, please
So,
stop.
as the avalanche begins to kick up, you see that this wave of snow first hits the end of the wagon and starts to push it forward. As it begins to careen, forward, you can see up ahead a small plateau of snow that is at the base of the mountain of the frozen crown. This series of small lights appear to be coming from maybe a small town, maybe an outpost or something. It's not too far away. Talawan sort of reaches out. Is everyone okay? Hello?
I'm
Could be
gonna
better.
buy us a little more time. I'm
He can't hear you at all.
I'm good.
Like, there's no.
I said it could be better.
Don't worry, I can fix it. I cannot fix this. He sees the rope that Ray ties in, grabs hold of it. He's trying to drive with one foot as he's pulling and tugging and sort of just trying to reel you guys in with his brute strength. Do you guys try and help him at the same time?
you guys do that. I'm
I
going
can,
to fly up and basically fly matching speed with the cart as best I can. Probably can't. But I am firing off burning hands into the avalanche to try and melt off at least the front of it.
Dick.
I'm helping by not touching any of the cart, but I'm gonna give guidance to Chief Talawan so that he can do his strong manly thing.
Nice.
All right, very well. You do so as Chief Talawan is trying his hardest to pull. Manfred, you fly in formation and begin.
Pretty much that.
Unleash
And if I
it.
need to do it again, I've got one more spell slot.
A burning hand hits the side of the avalanche. As you melt some of the snow, it becomes like this slurry and accelerates even faster. As you know, as you can imagine, ice that's solid versus ice that's partially liquefied definitely moves a little bit faster. So it starts to accelerate, heading towards the wagon that is desperately trying to outrun this thing.
Manfred, what the hell, man?
maybe this will help. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna like stand as far back as I can and like look out towards the snow and cast Thunderwave, which will be a 15-foot radius, or it's 15-foot cube. Never mind, I'm not doing that. That's a cube. That'll hurt people. Never mind. I
Yeah,
thought it
but
was straightforward.
I was
It's
gonna
Screw
be
also-
that idea.
It's
Yo,
also
there's a
really, really
family
loud
here.
in an avalanche area.
Mm.
Yeah.
Luckily, I thought my actions through.
He
So
was
you
just saying
watch as
what he
Thaddius-
would do to fail. That's all. Yeah.
So, by the way, thank you to everyone for those plot twists. That was fun. Let's now give them a challenge in order to try and overcome this. Now, I'm going to give you 3 skills. At any point in
Another
time,
plot
you can
twist.
use any one of these 3 skills in order to try and get yourselves out of certain death.
Oh.
To do this, you need to nominate a person to roll for it. And if you succeed, that counts as 1 success. And if you fail, it counts as 1 failure. You need to succeed 3 times before you fail 3 times. Kind of get it? Good. Let's
like
try
this.
this. The skills that I'm going to choose are athleticism or athletics.
Okay.
I'm also going to allow animal handling in order to try and... I know the horses are a little bit far away, but even then you might still be able to manipulate the horses in some manner in order to get them to accelerate. I will allow you to use generic insight check in order to try and navigate or circumnavigate some of the trees and bushes that are around, as well as survival. So those skills, again, are athletics, animal handling, insight, and survival.
Could I
Okay.
interest you in, say, like a history or a religion or something that I'm good at?
No.
You were the West sommelier.
All right.
Where did that come from? Doesn't sound like fun.
Oh, tell me that's a plot twist too.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there
no,
was-
nothing.
there
What are you
wasn't-
talking
there
about?
Oh,
Is that a plot twist and a boss monster?
No, no, no.
No, it's
No.
not.
Ah,
It's not
okay.
fun.
I'm
not
pretty sure
having
it's not.
fun. D&D's about fun. What is this?
All right.
We wouldn't
Not-
lie to you.
not for
it's clearly
us.
not there.
All right. Where did that come from? I got this. All right. So,
No, it's
As
fine.
you,
We're going to do our rolls first and we're going to get past it.
Yeah.
oh no,
Nah,
that's an
see-
evil face. What's the evil face? Is the evil
So-
face?
So Brick thinks he might take the athletics unless anyone else is feeling real strong.
I'm gonna take
That
the animal handling. So, because
Okay.
I got a +4 for that.
7 for athletics.
Yeah, yours is better.
Of the other ones, can you deal with any of those? Because I certainly
I-
can't. I got
The
stupid
animal
fingers.
handling was gonna be my maybe.
Animal
Okay.
handling, I've got 2.
Like I don't have a minus.
I could do athletics if. Oh, so Brick's doing athletics, isn't he?
Actually
only
no,
do
I can do
one.
insight. Insight's good. Insight's good.
Okay.
Insight's good.
Want to do animal handling, Manfred?
Don't want that.
I was
Can we
animal
do-
handling. I
Can
think.
we do? Oh, you've got animal handling. Well, what was
Yeah.
the survival? What's your survival, Manfred?
You've got an advantage.
Would you
Can we-
prefer?
I do.
I can. I'm proficient in both insight and survival, so I can. I just rolled a nat 1 last time on survival.
Okay.
Yeah, you've
Well,
got this.
So
Look,
Got
you
a
guys roll
good
your
track record
things.
with insight.
Let's see, and then we'll see how desperately we need Ryan to fix things.
you know what? I'll do survival. You can do insight.
All right.
I
Let's
feel
see
like
what happens.
insight would stuff up less.
The
than
avalanche is
survival.
coming.
Okay, someone roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do my animal handling roll. Do I need like purpose behind that, or am I just rolling?
No, just rolling. Just rolling.
Jump
You're
jump
in
the-
some way, shape, or
Thaddius
form
jumps
trying
for
to
the horses.
influence the
Actually, sorry. I'm sorry. I meant to do
Oh,
that at
fuck.
advantage. Let me just re-roll that.
You can't do that at advantage.
I will
Nice,
roll
nice
once
save,
more.
nice
Ba, ba,
save.
ba. That's really good. That's real good. Look at
Nice.
that.
That is 1 success, no failures. As you basically take a rock and you throw it at the hindquarters of one of the horses, the horse sort of
Ah,
starts
luckily the
to.
horse is into that. Okay,
Nice. Nice.
cool.
Alright.
All right.
What?
Who's next?
Not this guy.
All right. Well, yeah. Come on. Surely, Brick.
Yeah, I reckon Brick.
Hmm.
Could I say I'm raging? I really wasn't. All right, that's fine. Doesn't matter because I don't need it.
Oh, that hovered over. that
Oh
20.
boy.
Nah,
You do have an advantage, good sir.
mate. He just said a boss is almost coming. I'm fine.
Yeah, right.
All right. What boss? What boss? No one said boss. I mean,
You did like 5
You literally did.
times.
I did.
All right,
You know
guys,
what?
up to you. Up to you. Come on, Manny and Ray. Up to
All
you.
right.
We're
Rick's
one for
arms
one.
are a bit
Yep.
sore.
You are one for
Alright,
one.
survival.
Surely. Come on. The suspense.
Why are my rolls not doing their thing?
You must want the rolls in your heart as well as in your hands. Also in
That's
the chat
fair.
box. Okay.
That's
I
a
got that
pass.
reference.
That's above 10.
All right.
There's also eagles in the dashboard.
Above 10. That's above 10.
All right. Sorry. I got Ryan's reference. I didn't even realize I made. Anyway, yes, as you survival, as you look around, you could see that there is a number of trees and shrubs. You navigate and you sort of fly in front of where you can see Chief Talawan still frantically trying to keep hold of everything. You kind of tell him, like, you know, take a left here, take a right there. He's listening as best as he can, but you know, even this place is such a tightly knit area. But it is at this point that you also notice that something seems to be wrong. The avalanche is not coming from a mountain. In fact, you're heading towards the mountain.
The avalanche is the boss monster, guys. Calling it.
Thaddius is just saying what we're all thinking.
Can Chief Talawan hear me yet?
Oh yeah, he can hear you now.
Okay. Chief Talawan,
Yes.
don't avalanches normally come from mountains, not to mountains?
Yes, traditionally. That's how they work, going downhill towards people trying to kill them.
Well then, why is
Tradition-
this one coming from the wrong way?
He stops and has a think.
Don't
Looks
stop.
around.
Don't stop. No, don't stop.
Everyone can make a perception check.
Perception check.
Okay. If I don't make a
Don't.
perception check, does the boss monster not come?
19. Tell me, please. Tell me. Tell me the
Oh,
thing.
20. Ha!
Tell me all the secrets.
Tell Thaddius first.
Yeah.
What? Bullshit. This is some bullshit.
All right. As you look around, pretty much everyone can notice that, you know, again, even from this distance, you can see that the mountain, the mountain is definitely in front of you guys, and the avalanche does seem to be not only catching up, but like keeping up, like really keeping up.
Okay.
As you kind of look forward, you kind of can see Talawan he kind of has his eyes open wide as he seems to be noticing something moving through the snow. Thaddius, you notice this as well.
Okay.
It seems to be kind of almost like a dorsal fin.
It's just a dolphin, guys. We're good. They help people.
What is its purpose?
All right, that was funny. Hi, in between.
Jay?
All right.
What does he say?
I'm
Well,
so glad that I have 0 spell slots. Nope, that's not true. I do have some.
So, what? Believe it or not, you've given me four
I'm at-
choices of skill rolls. None of them I have proficiency in. 3 of them
Well,
are
give it a
wisdom
go.
based.
Oh.
So, can I do one that one of the guys have already done? No,
Oh, sick.
I can. Or
You may.
cool. I'm going to use the one with the worst, the least bad penalty, and I'm going to do athletics
Yay.
Very well. All right.
So
Throw up your
proud.
athletics.
with
Come
using one of my advantages.
All right.
My
Hulk
advantage.
out,
Sorry.
Manny.
Oh my god.
Double
Oh
That
fours.
is
my actual
just-
lord. 2 fours. 44.
That is
Mike.
unfortunate. That is
44
very
was the
unfortunate.
roll.
All right. With a very special thank you to everyone for, of course, helping us hit the $100 donation mark and therefore, of course, generating the boss battle. And, of course, from Wolven, which, you know, I mean, yeah, where did that come from is one of my favorites. The mountain avalanche begins to take form and shape. And in front of you, unfolding from the snow, you see this
Okay.
long arching fin that very quickly
Fins here?
becomes a towering shape.
Like when we hit like, you know, like 100, should be like, oh my god, like you want
Oh,
to get a
man.
present.
Oh
Like,
man,
no, we have to.
Wait, what?
What?
he's a dragon.
What?
What?
No, no.
Behind you, arching its
No.
neck up, like a predator looking for prey, its eyes piercing blue, stretch forward and gaze upon the cart. It smells the scent of your laden food in the back of the wagon, and you hear from deep, deep, deep within the sound of absolute terror. As you hear as the creature rumbles beneath the ocean, no, it rumbles beneath the snow.
There's an ocean.
Yeah, ocean of snow. Salt water, right?
I'm glad I'm wearing my brown pants.
Okay, but that's not the where did that come from.
No.
In the distance, you can see the small outpost is now getting closer. The avalanche still upon you. You see a group of soldiers, people dressed in sort of like these strange blue tabards. One of them seems to have a lantern that they seem to be waving, trying to signal you, trying to point you in a direction to the west of where you're currently traveling.
Which of us is actually looking that direction currently?
Currently, no one.
Because I don't think anyone's looking anything other than
The
the
horses.
direction of.
The horses are.
Oh, good.
All right, as we are going to go
Thanks,
into
horses.
initiative.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
yay. Boy,
I think we
oh
were
Oh,
boy.
this is fine.
before, but if McDonald's ever wants to sponsor us, just saying.
What a treat. What a treat this combat is.
So you said before that it was smelling our food. How consciously aware am I of that, or am I just too busy dealing with the fact that someone's pooped in my pants? I don't know who.
Real quick reminder, we have not rested and we are level 4.
Yeah.
I have one spell slot
Real
left.
quick. I have
That's
like
because
of
my-
6 hit points.
It is also a CR 13 dragon.
Cool. Awesome. I'm so glad. That is
Hey, look,
so...
we're getting real good at running.
Oh yeah, super good.
I mean, I
at
wouldn't
running,
say
I'm
good.
Brick.
running.
I wouldn't
Just
say
imagine
good
it's
at
your
running,
sister,
but
and then you can like really get moving.
Yo, don't you throw my sister.
I touched the
Don't you-
thing,
don't
I'm
you
sorry.
touch-
Oh, this is why I don't give you wagons. You know what? No, if you can't keep the wagon, you're losing it. There you go.
No,
now you're
look,
now you're right.
look, I put everyone on top and then you go into the wagon.
Progressively, you're taking the wagon off us anyway.
All right. So
yeah.
yes, we start with Thaddius. Thaddius, you're on the back of the wagon. You are aware that this thing is eyeballing you for food. There's just kind of like this very predatorial sense about it. Like if it wanted to destroy you, it would literally have just leapt up and just torn this whole thing asunder. That's
Okay.
not it. It seems to be looking for something. It's eyeballing each of you in sequence. It's looking at you. It's looking at the kids. It's looking at the food.
Surely it wants our food. It's like bears. You never sleep with food in your tent. You put it in a tree. I'm just gonna chuck bananas, bread, whatever I can at it. I don't know what we've got.
My
Rations.
food.
All right.
Do you want to die, Brick?
No.
You take some of the food and you huck it over the edge. As you do so, I need you to make me a survival check, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. Survival check with my good old +0 modifier. That's all right.
All right, you begin to throw the food out. As soon as you do, the creature opens its mouth, and as it does, it swallows the food whole. You then drop another one out. It then follows you again. What you haven't realized is all you've done at this point is given it like this really delicious breadcrumb trail with a very juicy finish when it catches up to you.
You're
It
the
is-
nougat.
it is-
You
it
are
is
the creamy
tender.
nougat center.
Oh yeah.
no.
The survivalist thing would have probably been to throw it away from where you guys are traveling, but you kind of dropped it out the back.
I'm a man with a plan, but they're not good plans. All right.
Brick.
Brick. What would you like me to do, Mike? I don't know.
I would like to thank you for traveling on Michael carriages. We know you don't have many choices in cross-country travel, but we are fairly sure that you've made the wrong one. In the event of emergency, as you can see, that there is no life rafts, no airbags, nothing, of course, that will help you. In the event of emergency, anymore. Please firmly place your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
I will rage. I will grab Thaddius. I will literally, like how you pick up a child as he's just throwing it out the back. I will just pick him up, put him to the left to continue doing what he's doing, but that way.
I went a completely different place with that. I thought you were going to pick up Thaddius. Thaddius.
Nope.
Throw him.
Eat him into a dragon.
Cool. I will get my cup of endless peanuts and just like next to him be going like but angry. Like,
is he eating the peanuts?
The dragon and the cabin and the horses and the fun and the snow and the
you know what? If someone donates another plot twist, you know what? I will single-handedly make it so that the peanut this will be the world's first dragon with a peanut allergy.
I was going to suggest that.
Oh,
damn.
Please.
All right. So the dragon continues to spiral upwards. Thaddius, you keep throwing food, but now you're throwing it off to the side.
Good thinking, Brick.
I'm good at. Don't talk to me right now. I'm really angry.
All right.
Fair enough.
Now, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that I'm not going to bother giving everyone the will saves for the fight for presence. Is anyone not afraid of this dragon?
Me, because I can't be frightened when I'm mad. Fuck you, dragon.
Oh, indeed. You are absolutely not afraid of this dragon at all. Okay.
I am when my rage wears off.
All right. I'm just going to ask this as a general question because my D&D knowledge is nowhere near my Pathfinder knowledge. What is a dragon's lair action? Is that like actions?
When it's in its lair, it happens on initiative 20 count.
Yeah.
Right, but they don't have those abilities normal?
When they're not in their lair.
No.
Oh, that's dumb. I hate that. These are awesome.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
it means if you fight them at home, they're going to be worse. Don't fight them at home.
But he's not home, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fair.
Unless... No.
No.
Unless he's at home in an avalanche.
All right.
This is his caravan.
All right.
Yeah.
The dragon sees that you are encroaching upon the outpost. You will reach the outpost in 1 round. Okay, he does not. All right. As the dragon flies into the air, you can see it kicks up this silt of snow. As the snow begins to billow around, you all lose sight. And I'm going to mask you guys. So that you guys can only see that.
All right. Okay.
As the snow...
I remember this.
Hey,
I remember it
Girls,
before.
that's a fun feature you've got there.
Yeah, I know, right? So, you are heading towards the what you think is the outpost. You can still see a dim light in the direction that you're heading. However, you also hear the sound of a torrential noise, ice and silt blowing around you, as if the dragon just used its breath weapon. All right.
Breath weapon and vomited slightly at the end.
Yeah. That was the ice hardening a little.
That was the peanut.
I thought it was
That's allergic.
It was a peanut allergy. But peanut allergy hasn't happened yet. So
Come on, guys.
all right. Next up is Manfred.
All right.
Anything smart. Please.
I am going to hop up to the front of the group of us, and I'm going to do.
You're next to Chief Talawan.
Talawan, and I'm going to using the spell slot I get from my staff that I got from the fishing quest thingy. Do a gust of wind to try and clear the snow and everything out in a line in front of us to give us a clear line, what I think is towards the town.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Now I am tapped out.
Nice.
Unmask that. Oh shit, he's doing it. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Did you think I couldn't do that?
Not so quickly.
Nice. That's cool. Mike,
All
that's
right.
Cool.
You can
You're so
absolutely
cool
see
and
in front of you,
awesome.
and in front of you, you absolutely see what appears to be a ice wall that
Wait, what?
curves around, which it'll appear in a second as soon as I'm done.
Mm.
I wish I could change the color of the thing to like a blue, but I can't. So there we go. So you can kind of
Is it
see,
that black line?
yeah.
Furious black lines.
Can you see the black lines?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, so that's like an ice wall that
Yes.
wasn't there before. Okay.
Oh no.
Now, you could choose to try and destroy or melt or charge through the ice wall, or you can follow it. It's up to you. But following it would lead you back into the blizzard.
Mm.
Next up is Ray, I believe. Ray just travels through the wall, keeps going.
Bye.
Later, losers.
Don't worry, you'll all appreciate it when you're all dead and also can walk through walls.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
even be mad,
Well,
to be honest.
You come back as ghosts now.
It's like, hello, ghost friends.
All right. So I can't see that far around from where we are. So they're still chucking food, peanuts. Look, unless I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to use my last second level spell slot to cast Spiritual Weapon
Ooh.
and try and create like a Mickey murky hammer thing. I don't think a spiritual weapon really has a form. It's just like icky tar. And I'm going to try and use that to sort of smash at the wall.
All right, very
Sick.
well. Roll
As
your
well as,
damage.
because that's the bonus action. And then then I'll use Sacred Flame to try and melt it a little bit and sort of she'll do this strong thing. It will go well.
Love it.
I believe. All right, so what am I rolling on?
Just on the chat, that's fine.
Apparently, I rolled at disadvantage for some reason.
Oh, well. I don't know why you're rolling a disadvantage, but oh, because you're unconscious.
Why
What?
am I unconscious?
I think from
why?
before,
I shouldn't
maybe.
be.
Nope.
All right, very well, but that's fine. Yeah,
And
you.
also, I'll do Sacred Flame as well. So it's kind of like a duo of. It has to save for Sacred Flame, so I don't know how that works.
It's fine. That'll work and just deal the damage.
Mm.
So you create a brilliant weapon in front of you. It's kind of glowing and ethereal, and on its tip, a giant flame that penetrates the wall and deals how much damage?
Damage. 6 force damage plus. Didn't say I was strong. Plus 1 radiant damage.
All right, you cut through some of it. You can see some of it starting to crack and break away, but you haven't quite penetrated it. Thaddius, you look at the front of the cart. You see you're about to crash into the wall. Chief Talawan says, straight or left? Straight or left?
The left.
He's going to turn to follow the ice wall rather than crash into it.
Smart. What? I don't know. I'm not thinking well. There's a peanut allergy. Excellent.
All right.
Oh,
The dragon is allergic to peanuts.
beautiful. Beautiful. Good times.
We've still got a chance.
All right. So Taliban is turning it so that you guys are running
Yeah.
along the side of the actual wall itself. You can actually see as he's making his way around.
Oh, I like seeing.
There you go.
Beautiful.
That there is a pathway, but it leads to another sheer wall.
Right. I don't know what to do. None of my spells help us right now. Don't worry, Talawan. I'll bardically inspire you so that whatever you do it slightly better. Excellent. Thaddius.
What? That's not what I need right now.
Well, I don't know what else I can do, so...
Stop singing and help me.
I'm with you, I'm
Okay.
like, I can blind the wall. I can deafen the
All right.
I'm just gonna try and assist him. I don't know what to do. Not I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do.
All right. Brick, you're up.
And at the back of this carriage, I will look into the snow with my cup of peanuts ready. This donation will not go to waste. I will try and look for anything that looks remotely like an adult white dragon.
All right, make a perception check at disadvantage.
Easy.
You can cancel out that disadvantage,
And
Nick.
I will I will not be canceling out the disadvantage because he's trying to look in a blizzard for a white dragon.
You can cancel it out because people paid us. You have that power.
And then it would just chuck a disadvantage on it again.
No.
Yeah, you can have 2 disadvantages.
Oh, that's pretty good.
19.
Was that a disadvantage?
No, it wasn't. I apologize. I thought I clicked it.
Click it back.
And this is where the 1 comes in.
2 ones, you failed.
13. Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Well, I will ready myself for a dragon mouth.
Nice.
The second I see a dragon mouth, I am.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very well. Brick, you do not wait long.
Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Get ready. All right, here it goes. I'm going to make the attack first.
Oh, no.
Oh my. No, I'm going to advantage mine on that. I'm going to take my advantage. I'm going to eat that.
You have a disadvantage? Disadvantage.
Yeah, can we cancel
Cancel
your
it out.
advantage?
I'm going to use another advantage.
Well, use another disadvantage.
I'll use another advantage. No, I don't.
Alright.
And now it's
Well,
one
you
down.
go.
Yay!
I know,
We can't eat them. We can't just keep eating them, but you can cancel one of mine out. So
was
I
gonna
would
say,
have an
if we're-
advantage.
If we're okay with it, can we cancel one of his?
You can.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
If we're all on
basically,
board. Yeah. Okay.
basically, I have an advantage because he's attacking from stealth. I have an advantage from the token. I preemptively wanted to use my advantage, which you've canceled out. So
Yeah.
he's still at an
Yeah.
advantage, but it's
Beautiful.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's not
Nice.
beautiful, but okay.
nice knowing everyone.
Good.
Ha.
No, Nick, don't, not too soon, too soon, too
the
soon.
dragon.
See?
Hold on,
I
not
don't
quite
even
done. The
care.
dragon opens its mouth, and as it's about to try and grab hold of the boat, Brick, you can roll a ranged attack with advantage on your peanuts.
Love it.
That is so funny.
It's my favorite sentence ever.
How does a +11 miss? Twice.
Like this, twice.
Plus ranged attack. I'm just going to use my spear to hit. Is that fine?
That's fine.
Range, spear, advantage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Mm.
21.
The peanuts go straight into the dragon's mouth. As he does so, he chews. Its eyes go wide. It looks down to you. And it says, in a horrible voice,
Oh, God.
One of those Peanuts.
What
Yeah, they're delicious.
You've killed me. You killed me. I will never forgive. My brood will avenge.
And then his face sort of goes.
Yes.
He
I
start-
am
he's-
Brick,
he
Dragon Slayer.
He starts looking around.
Feeder of peanuts.
This is not what Brick needs for his ego.
You watch as he rips open one of his chest scales and sort of roots around inside underneath the scale and pulls out a small sword. Right? It seems to be, well, it's kind of like a spear, I guess.
Okay.
As he does so, he stabs himself in the leg with it.
Oh.
And he falls down. He's just as you guys.
Now remember, if you've got allergies, carry an EpiPen.
I am Brick, the White Wolf.
All right, hold on.
Dragon
Wait.
Slayer.
Here's the best bit.
Oh, God.
Because the plot twist for the peanut allergy was something lost by immersion diversion. So thank you for that donation.
The dragon's life was lost. Good job.
No,
No.
I'm
right.
he actually loses the EpiPen spear. So you now actually have a magic item called the EpiPen, which is a long spear and functions entirely as a long spear, and actually has the ability to sicken any target you stab with it who fails a fort save. Because of course it's, insulin, and you don't really want to be flooded with insulin when you don't need it.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. So you have
Cool.
the great spear of EpiPen.
Nice. All right.
I am invincible.
All right, and
I shall be the 3rd season villain.
I feel like this victory is just going to make Brick so much more unbearable in regards to
no.
his own self-belief and
No,
abilities.
it's not. I only
That
killed a dragon.
escaping this is only going to cause
Only killed a
trouble.
dragon.
I only killed a dragon. Don't worry about it. It's not even a big issue. Just call me Dragon Slayer from now on.
Yeah. It's
Brick,
not
I
as
will.
easy gonna happen.
As a
Yeah.
bard, Brick, I'll have to write a song about your dragon slaying abilities.
Yeah.
This is very impressive.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I would expect no less of you, simple mortal.
Ray
He
rolls
calls
her
everyone.
eyes.
I'm okay with it.
All
You
right.
bully me, but I still killed a dragon.
All
I
right.
will
So
bring this up a lot.
so you managed to escape the avalanche, which of course in turn was just a dragon sort of burrowing through the snow chasing after you. That's why as soon as the dragon sort of emerged, the snow and the avalanche roiling stopped. You eventually make your way to the site of the lantern lights, which of course you see lead you to an outpost protected by a small frozen river along one of the many ridges of the Iceborne Furrow. There, several guards seem to be standing on a long and tall outpost, with several of them meeting you at the front gate. Let him through! Let him through! They seem to be gesturing. As you pull up the wagon to the one side, it collapses into pieces, just breaks apart like crumbled kindling. As
do I.
yeah, all right.
Same.
Ugh.
As you disembark, you are greeted by what appears to be a rather stoic-looking dwarven fellow. I only have his token, so I'm just going to make the token a little bit bigger so that you guys can actually just see his face.
Ooh, very stoic.
Cool.
There you go. Don't worry about doing that. By the way, for those of you who
I thought you were going to say that
interested-
dwarves were massive in this game.
massive dwarf. So for those of you who do not know where I got this amazing token from, one of our sponsors for the show is of course Hero Forge. You can make not only these cool models but also these cool tokens for use in virtual tabletops as well. So yeah, go check that out as well. Hero Forge.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
so this is the dwarf that you see that greets you.
You're a
As he
big
steps-
fellow. Oh, you're a small fellow. Sorry.
As he steps forward, he says, "Oh, I don't say that I rightly think any man, woman, child, uh, whatever it is that this fellow happens to be," he says, pointing at the Goliath, "would find it rather smart to be traveling in the winter lands at night when Winterfang himself seems to be wandering in these here parts. Either it must be suicidal or have something very important to do. And it's been quite a while since anyone's had something important around here. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Watchley. And who, pray, might you fine fellows and lasses be?"
This is Brick, the Dragon Slayer. This is Ray, the cool cleric. This is Manfred, the snazzy glasses man. And I am Thaddius Valiance, king of the world someday, maybe, I don't know. Aiming high, you know. We're
We
on a
fed
quest.
peanuts to a dragon. It wasn't really a slaying.
He still killed it.
Excuse me, Ray. There was a blizzard. Did you or did you not see me kill the dragon?
I saw the dragon choke on peanuts.
That is a matter of perspective, I believe.
What a way to deflate an achievement. I just saw him choke on peanuts. Like, I just saw him get pierced by steel. I mean, like,
You know, my great grandfather, Steve Valiance, he actually died from choking on food, and he was a great man. So choking is still a form of death. Steve Valiance is canon now.
what a delusion.
No. Yes, we're on a quest to find a cure for our good friend who was turned into stone. Do you know anything of this? We should ask people more. Do you know any way of doing that?
No, lad, I can't say that I do, but
Oh.
you've traveled a long way for this information. Well, I can't say I can be of any help, but I can give you a place to rest and some good food and decent company, though many of the people here would beg to differ. This is Pericol Outpost. We are the last remaining village anywhere near the Frozen Crown. We stay here because we believe that one day a valiant hero will climb this mountain and free all the lands from the evil witch, the Vampiress, that lies within.
My last name is close to Valiant, so I could be that hero.
And does it
Hey.
specifically say, like, climb the mountain? Does it say anything about flying up there?
No, I don't believe it did. But nonetheless, it said that one day someone would journey to the very peak of the Frozen Crown and climb upon the very precipice of the floating castle of Count Vladislav, delve deep within, and slay her by driving, of course, a heroic weapon through her wicked heart.
Is it really that wicked?
Yeah.
I thought she was quite nice. Isn't that the rumor?
No, she feeds on the blood of the children of this land and has done so for thousands of years. The reason she calls herself Countess is because she lays claim to anything the ice touches. No matter how far or how wide, everything is within her influence.
But doesn't that just, don't all royalty do that? Isn't that their thing?
Oh, aye. But very few times do royalty branch out and feast upon the flesh and blood of her constituents. I didn't vote for her.
That's your one.
Well, I
Worth
mean,
it.
it's not her fault she needs to eat. I mean, the kid thing's a bit weird, but
Oh, but it is. 'Tis but an old and long tale. Gather round the campfire, and I shall spin ye a yarn, because we don't need a map to tell this tale. So hopefully the map will fade away, so I can do some stuff in the background while I tell this tale. I'm not speaking, of course, in hypotheticals, Eddie. I'm talking in actual, quite literals, Eddie.
You have a disappearing map? Is that some sort of rare artifact?
Will this story involve said food you mentioned?
Aye, As I said, you may feast and enjoy and rest. And Eddie, change us back to the chat only map so I can start prepping. Eddie.
While this dwarf friend of yours known as Ed
There we go.
Oh, no, is he?
I was a little too subtle. All right. So as you gather around the campfire, this old man, sort of, he's surrounded by a few of the other soldiers, and they come out with various plates of food, and some of them sort of have taken the wagon to be repaired. You can see that for the most part, everyone seems to be kind of stopping every once in a while and looking at Chief Tullawan a bit strangely. He tells his tale. All right. Now be careful, for those who have heard this story have found themselves always enraptured in misfortune, especially around these parts. The tale I tell is none other than of one of the keepers of the great dungeons of Olestria, none other than the queen of the Razorback Hollow. Her name is
Jill.
Her name is Jill. No.
Oh, nailed it.
Oh my God!
Put some peanuts in that brick. That way, if a dragon ever eats you, it's like a revenge from the grave.
Ooh.
Sorry, one moment. I've lost.
I just glare at Ray and I pull out my cool spear and I stab it really hard into the ground.
The ground is slightly poisoned.
Here we go. All
It's
right,
failed a con save.
All right. Baroness Wilhelmina Victoria Vladislav,
That was close.
otherwise known around these
Yeah.
parts as the Midnight Queen. During a long-aged past, when man first rid themselves of the tyranny of the dragons, humankind stretched its influence across the realms and tried to find its place. Some of the dragon slaves remained together out of desperation, loyalty, chance for survival. One group made it to the Iceborne Furrows, but the weather here was harsh and frigid, and the dragons, well, they never really taught humans how to live in the hard lands of Olestria. A slave woman by the name of Mina took something what wasn't considered to be possible. I've become more of a pirate the more I talk.
Yar.
She stole the powers from her cellmates and gave herself a noble title, becoming Baroness Victoria Wilhelmina Vladislav, and with this perversion of naming magic, consumed the blood and life essence of her allies, which granted her immortal life. Her body, weak and prone to dizziness, was now filled with vigor, till eventually she found herself lost in the Razorback forest. Others of her kind stood out. The humans rallied, telling themselves that they would not abide by any one of their kind slipping into the evil, monstrous ways of the kin that travel in these haunted woods. She was stalked and slain, pierced in the heart by a piece of razorbark. But even that was not enough to kill her. The bone in her breast simply poured more evil into her heart, and when she emerged, she feasted for 13 bloody days and nights. Hence why she is called the Midnight Queen. But that was the hour that rang when silence fell over the land. Since her rise, she has sequestered herself, using minions of evil to scorch this land of all kinds of wickedness, grabbing hold of people from their homes and houses, tormenting and terrorizing folks such as us. Everyone in these lands are hardy and, well, tired, to say the least. We all pray, we all hope that one day someone, a hero, will emerge and climb up that treacherous mountain and put an end to her evil once and for all. I thank you. Thank you. I'm here till Tuesday. Try the veal.
I
Alright.
lagged for half of that story, but it sounded good. Nice.
Yes. Vampire lady is a vampire.
Yeah, we're really just looking to like unstone our friend.
No, I liked the story. It was good.
Have ye tried coffee?
What?
I find that when my friends are stoned, a wee bit of coffee tends to help them.
Did you guys try that?
Oh no, not like that.
Oh.
There's another story. I mean, what? I didn't do nothing.
Do you?
Look, I mean, she sounds awful, but she also, like, she's the one who has the answer to help Finn, right? So that seems like it was all in the past. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Also,
Okay, and if not, we'll kill her.
well, I also have a warning for you. The fella you came with, the large grey one, dinna be trusting that one. Be keeping your eye out.
See, now I know you're just full of crap because he's lovely.
Oh, lovely. What if I were to tell you that he is within the ear of the bloody queen herself?
I'd say that's a great in to find what we need.
Be ye warned, lass. Be ye warned. And he'll say he'll sort of excuse himself politely, and will return to his tent as he kind of carries on his duties, keeping watch along with the others.
Hey, Goliath, bro.
Chief
you-
Talawan
are you-
seems to be kind of tending to the horses. As you call him, he sort of turns over his shoulder. Yes.
Are you in the vampire's ear?
No, I'm standing in a field.
You have to remember,
I don't know what he's talking
Brick,
about then.
that we've already encountered another that looks like him. So this may not be Talawan, but another like him.
What if
There's
they're
no one like me.
all-
I mean, there was that one guy who looked like me, but he wasn't me. I mean, that guy was a jerk.
Well,
Yeah, I
be
wasn't
prepared
aware.
that we may be running into another jerk.
Oh. How come all my other me's aren't nice? I always wanted a brother.
Maybe
We're just
Maybe it
lucky to
was
run
just
into
that
the
other
nice one
guy.
first.
What?
What Nick said.
maybe it was just that other guy.
Oh, could have
Yeah,
been the
maybe.
same guy. Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, my excellent friend, I want you to know that no matter what happens, this has been a grand adventure, and I am very grateful that you have brought me here to this place of ice and snow.
Are you planning to go somewhere so soon?
No, not at all. But I am, of course, just grateful.
Speaking of, I think we should probably ditch that family.
Maybe not ditch them, but at least see if the if this cap can hold them for the time being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where were they going? We
Yeah.
never asked.
I don't think we're going to take a cart up the mountain.
I don't think we have a cart, Manny.
Well, what we've got left of the cart, the horses, they're not going. They won't be
The wood.
mountain.
Oh, it's,
Well, there's that too.
it's fine, surely.
All right.
Maybe.
I don't know. I do know. I'm just.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you do.
All right. Now, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, you may
Rest.
finally
Rest.
rest.
Long last.
Make a perception check. No.
Oh no.
I
Sounds like when Ryan cries.
would like to talk to Manfred.
But
All
I
right.
want to go to bed. Badly.
All right,
I'm
Manfred,
tired.
you go over to a tent that's assigned for you. You fluff up your little triangular pillow, and you kind of lie your head down. And as you're about to sleep, you hear this rustling outside from Brick.
Dad, come play with me.
Oh,
Occupado.
Manny.
Yes, Brick.
My
Why are
name's
you not
Ra-
in bed?
Well, I can leave.
Oh,
mean,
no, no.
I don't.
I'm not asleep yet. What you got? What's on your mind? Has he frozen?
How are you?
You
Am I
broke
here?
Ryan.
Manfred?
Just a pause. How are you? So,
Manfred?
So- aside from tired, I'm well. Had better times, but how are you?
Well, yeah, I'm good. It's just been all a bit different since Finn hasn't been here, and sometimes I would talk to him before like going to bed and stuff. I thought that we could. I mean, we're friends, yeah.
At this point, I
I
sort
mean,
of like
you're a bit-
shuffle down the cot that's in this tent, and just sort of like pat the other end of it. It's like, listen, sit down. This one, you're letting the cold air in.
I sit down and you probably like lift up a little bit.
All right. What would you and Finn normally talk about?
Well, I mean, I would talk about like stuff I broke, and he would talk about like stuff he stole, or like how he was trying to be like a good person now and stuff. And
Well, we could do that. We collectively have broken a cart, and you've stolen a spear.
yeah, you were trying to hold that cart together. That was real cool. I mean, that's sort of like my thing. But then I saw you doing it, and I was like, hey, maybe you're not a complete nerd.
Oh, I am a complete nerd. But I was trying to make things faster. I don't know. It didn't seem to work. I thought it was an avalanche. It turned into a dragon, and it turned into a dragon with allergies.
Yeah, you're really good at those spells and stuff. Well, how about this? Because I'll let you go because the internet connection's bad. How's about I teach you how to be strong and stuff like those other guys we saw that one time in your hometown, and you can try and teach me to use spells.
Oh,
Multi-classing.
oh, I've not had the opportunity to teach anyone. I hoped I could have taught people before I left. But yeah, Rick, I would be honored.
Did you wish you could have taught your son?
I always did hope I could, but I always knew I wouldn't be able to. So, yeah.
Well, I can't promise I'll be good, but I'll try.
If that's not the understatement of of a lifetime, I don't know what is.
All right. Well, that's far too emotional for me. Good night.
And me. And now jokes, farts.
I love how Manfred takes a moment and he's like, well, I'm glad that I got to cry myself to sleep.
Wipes glasses, tear.
I would have been
Worth
fine.
it.
All right.
Rick's intent is just emotionally scarring because he's actually the villain.
All right.
Gaslight the shit out of Manfred for 6 sessions.
Ray, is there any reason why you would like to bother Manfred before he gets his rest cycle in?
Weird.
No, I'm good. I think
I desperately need my beauty sleep. Look at this.
I think it's been a long. I think Ray's just gonna sleep straight away.
All right. Very well.
Sure, Thaddius has got something to say, no doubt. Not necessarily at anyone. He's just going to say things.
Manfred, would you like some karaoke?
Just belching out Stairway to Heaven outside at the campfire.
No karaoke. All right, fine, I'll go to bed. Sorry.
No, he starts singing. You can't always get what you want.
But you won't.
All right, you rest.
Yeah.
Oh, thank Christ.
It's on like 6 hit points
Manfred,
and no way of healing myself.
make me a will save, Manfred.
Oh, you.
Oh, not the mind flayer.
Wisdom save.
I just
Dave?
we
No, I've already mentioned that wisdom's bad.
Wisdom, please.
You're smart.
Oh.
Hey, that wasn't awful.
Okay.
That was a 15, but with his modifier, that was, when my Fantasy Grounds updates. Come on,
Hey,
Fantasy
16,
Grounds.
man,
I'm trying to
16.
commentate. 16. Thank you.
Wow.
Anticlimactic.
Manfred, your dreams are caught as you toss and turn. You hear the voice of the Illithid in your brain. So it appears as though your allies are indeed taking you up the mountain. But pray, Manfred, this brick of yours wishes to study the arcane arts. There are secrets. Oh, such secrets we could tell him.
Oh.
Go on.
There is a place high, high in the mountains. The frozen crown itself is more than the simple domain of some wayward vampiress. There is something that lies beneath the ice, frozen there by the divine itself, who fear the true magical power of the mortal realms. You should take it for yourself, Manfred, and with it you can usher in a new age, an age of acceptance of those with both skill in mind and body, a unity of people of all nations.
Oh, I really wish I rolled low on that save now. Because I do like the sound of being a tyrant.
Oh, no.
All you must do, Manfred, is await, bide your time, get to the top of the mountain, and once there, look in the ice, sense the magical flows of the ley lines, and pluck from within the obsidian gate.
Ill White Walkers were Dragonstone, is what he's saying.
And you hear the voice kind of fade away. You're like I said, you're fast asleep as this
Yep.
is
Yep.
unfolding. It's just the voice that you hear, not necessarily like you don't see them or anything like that. But
No.
Was he talking aloud, or was that in his head?
in his head.
Damn it! I was hoping that could make it cool.
Does Manfred?
I
talk
overheard
in his
Manfred
sleep?
talking to someone, but who?
It's like,
Oh well, Thaddius, you can make me a perception check 100% because I've got something special for you thanks to one of the fans. Specifically,
Check.
Ryle, you are the man. Oh my god. All right, hold on. I need to put you guys to bed. Manfred, you're here. Ray, I'm gonna put you here.
I rolled a 7, guys.
Yeah. All right.
But I mean, you guys didn't see, so actually I rolled like 17.
all right. In the middle of the night, Thaddius, someone puts a bag over your head
Thaddius awake!
and quickly puts a rope over your mouth, over the bag, and muffles you. They pull it tight and they drag you out and into the snow.
No.
and that's a series wrap on Thaddius, everyone.
There you go. Time for character number 3.
Good night, everybody. So, Thaddius, you awaken in the snow. Now I know that the map is currently showing Thaddius right next to the outpost, but for the purposes of this, you are actually quite a ways away, like maybe about let's say 200-300 foot away from the outpost. You can still see it, but it's a walk.
How did my armor not make a lot of noise as they traveled me around?
Do you sleep in your armor?
Damn it!
That AC's lower.
Now he's all the spongy. Like I said, the creamy nougat center.
As you make your way to the as you are dragged, should I say, to the outskirts of the of this particular winter area. The bag is removed.
Oh shit!
Inside,
Oh,
you can see
oh no!
the guardians of Pericol Village,
I don't know what that is.
the place that you were just at,
Oh, okay.
and the dwarf in front of you.
God damn it.
Oh, I trusted you. Oh no! What's happening? Help me!
The dwarf gestures at the soldiers, who then cut the rope free of your mouth.
Oh, what the hell, man? I trusted you. I thought you were cool. Where'd you take? Why did you take? I'm in my pajamas.
We know what you are. We
Can
know.
you tell me?
We know who you travel with. We know that the heroes are the only ones who can sense the world around them as it truly is.
What?
We know you travel with heathenous monsters, beasts, and undead. You are not one of them, but nor are you one of us. And what's more dangerous than a monster wandering around in these hollow parts is them being guided by a fallen hero.
I'm only on the ground now. If I got up, I wouldn't be fallen. Why am I fallen? Why am I fallen? What? Because I'm hanging out with monsters? It's 2020, man. There's no need for such xenophobia.
You watch as he kind of gestures again to the guards, who sort of still have you tied up, but you're kind of like kind of being like pulled and the rope's being kept taut.
Right.
They turn to you and they say, I need a good I want to say for the watch, but I can't figure out a way to not say it. So they're gonna say
For the realm.
for the realm. Yes, thank you. For the realm. One of them says, for the realm, and stabs you in the side.
Oh, I wish I hadn't given you my cool catchphrase. Oh,
Yep, thank you.
oh.
Actually, sorry, hang on. There we go.
Doctor, I got a full rest and I'm healed. Oh,
All right. For the realm.
well, just because I hang out with monsters, you're gonna stab me? What the heck? Can we at least talk this out? Why do you have to stab me when I have no armor? This isn't fair. Why don't you give me my armor and my sword and we'll do this man to man like a real fight, you know?
Fourth guy, for the realm.
Okay. Hey, I bet you're gonna say for the realm, aren't you? Original.
Bleed.
And the captain comes in. For the realm.
Oh, jeez.
Stabs you.
At least
All
they
right.
actually killed Jon Snow. Oh wait, they didn't. Huh? I'm still here.
I love how this guy's being stabbed to death and he's being snarky about the whole thing.
If I don't make jokes, I cry, and I'm gonna be really sad. And I don't want to cry in my heart-shaped underwear. Not heart-shaped. Underwear with hearts on it.
All right.
Heart-shaped underwear sounds great, though.
Perception check.
Ow.
Be so kind.
Oh, I already can tell you I'm bleeding. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
No. I'll roll perception. I lied. Oh, come on. No, that's all I can see. It's fine.
All right.
11.
All right.
That's how many liters of blood you've lost.
You notice behind the dwarven man, which I'm actually going to just replace these guys with actual combat tokens now.
Okay, cool.
No, that's not cool. That's worse.
See, Thaddius is like Spider-Man. If he doesn't make jokes in the fight, he just has a sad time.
Does he also swing from ropes through buildings?
He will now. I mean, how else is he getting out of this?
No, he falls on the ground in his underwear and gets stabbed.
Yeah.
All right. So, you notice behind the dwarf
Mm-hmm.
a pair of scintillating blue eyes watching from the shadows.
Ooh. Do love a good scintillate. Oh wait, is that a token? Is it... Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Well, are we in initiative?
Not yet. They have not noticed the creatures behind them in the woods, which is actually quite hard to see. So I'm just gonna shuffle.
Gotcha. Okay.
There we go. It's very hard to
Quiet
see.
about that one, shall we?
All right. So you can see behind them these figures moving silently in the snow. Their white fur hidden among the softly billowing snowfall.
Hey, dwarf man. Can I ask you a question?
What do you want?
Have you ever played do you want to play a game while we're out? I mean, I know you want to stab me, but dying wish and everything. Can we play a game?
Yeah.
Hear me out. It's good. It'll be fun.
Pin the scimitar on the loudmouth.
No. It's a better game. It's called What's the Time, Mr. Wolf?
What?
Have you not played? Oh, we have to play now if you've not heard.
Without as he says what, all of a sudden one of the wolves literally jumps out of the woods and grabs hold of the dwarf. The second one immediately follows and grabs hold of one of the guards. They are drastically underprepared for this, as well. That guy gets an advantage.
So are the wolves.
Die, stupid guard.
Fucking god.
All right, the guard takes a pretty nasty blow.
Yeah.
And, that almost hit a natural 20.
No. Yeah.
That guy still missed.
No.
This guy.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerds.
All right. The guard captain gets torn and ripped and bitten as you suddenly see the wolves start to howl and jump out. The guards immediately step away from you and prepare to engage as the wolves just snarl and appear out of nowhere and grab onto these individuals and start shaking them around. One of the wolves, Thaddius, you like two of the wolves are beautiful creatures, like giant, massive, furry, big gold doggos.
Yeah.
There's one, however, in the middle that seems to be almost like the alpha. The alpha, its fur is torn and missing in lots of different places. It is almost completely shaven, save for a few tufts of hair appearing in places. You can also see that there is matted bits of tar stuck to various places.
Why do I smell chicken?
You can.
Odd. All right.
All right. We are going to go into initiative as we begin this encounter. Now, for those of you who do not know, back in season 1, a winter wolf was sent to go and communicate with our allies, with our group of friends. However, that didn't go too well, as Brick ended up throwing it into a trap filled with tar and chicken feathers. This wolf here with no fur.
Don't make this all about me. What are you talking about?
Oh, this dude is after
You
Brick.
certainly tried to make it all about you.
Yeah, this thing is after Brick with a vengeance. As these wolves viciously attack the guards, we're gonna start initiative off with the guard captain, who has no idea what's going on and is going to use his multi attack to try and attack the one of the winter wolves that attacked him. He will full attack. He will. as he will land one attack only against the wolf. He swings his sword and he goes, "Get back, you foul creatures! Go back and tell your mistress that we'll kill her agent for her." He looks back at Thaddius. "They will not save you, you mustachioed wanker." As he,
Whoa, don't bring the mustache into this.
It's
you-
innocent.
all right, Thaddius. All right, Thaddius. Your hands are tied behind your back. You've got your. I'm imagining Thaddeus's pajamas as like this brilliant blue onesie with like the butt flap and everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm imagining. So Thaddeus, what do you do with your hands behind your back and your feet kind of, tied together as you kind of hopping around?
Can I kind of shimmy 5 feet back?
Yeah, you can hop 5 foot back. No one's threatening you right now. Everyone's worried about the wolves.
Good. I am then going to use, or cast rather, Shatter at 2nd level. And a 10-foot radius sphere around me. All of them have to make a con save.
Ooh, all right. So Constitution saving throw.
Don't stand around me. In
Now,
a
keep in mind,
sphere.
just keeping in mind, you are a little bit further away from the outpost than the map is currently showing you.
Yeah. I'm not trying to go back. I imagine I can't even see the outpost.
Yeah.
Oh, can I see the outpost?
You can see it, but it's in the distance.
Yeah, cool.
Constitution save. So going from the guards.
Shatter's a very loud spell, isn't it?
It
Mhm.
1,
Like,
2, 3.
And just roll.
All right.
Not
So
20 get wrecked, nerd.
okay, so the one on the one on the far right. So guard 2 made his save. Everyone else
Cool.
did not.
Well, they all take damage anyway, so that's okay.
And the guard captain also takes damage. So everyone takes damage except for the
So
except
I
for the-
roll 3d8, mate.
Yep, just roll it in the chat.
Oh, that's not a d8. Oops.
Well,
Ignore that. Ignore that. That's a
yeah,
d8.
it certainly wasn't 3 of them.
all right. So just to let you know,
Well, it was a 3 anyway.
all right, just to let you know, if you pick up a D8 and then while you're holding it up, hit the right mouse button, you can multiply them.
girl. Oh, okay. Do we want to not count that last 3? Or just
Sure. Just roll 3 from there.
Smart. Times 3. There we go.
10 points of damage. All right.
So the ones who failed take half of that, and the ones who the ones who succeeded take half. The ones who failed take all of that.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Did that hurt the wolves as well?
I made sure it didn't. I was out of the radius for them.
Yep.
That's why I took 5 feet back.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I bardically inspire the wolves? I probably can't. actually.
Well, yeah, I guess you could, but I mean, if
They're
you want.
just gonna eat you.
Nah, man. Who would eat someone with a butt flap? I mean, seriously.
As you cast the shatter spell, it creates a cacophonic sound. Everyone except for Thaddeus can make a perception check to try and hear the noise in distance.
Maybe you should have gone for those wolves as well.
I trust them. I didn't hear the stories of Chicken Brick, which I'm amazed
Yeah,
by.
I am sleeping.
So everyone except Manfred, or
No, everyone except for Thaddeus.
For
Right.
Thaddeus, yeah.
oh, I'm sleeping.
20!
Ray, your stupid sense is tingling. It's like something stupid's happening. Like
What idiot has done
That's-
what dumb thing?
That's a stupid sense to have.
You wake up
Sorry,
and you're
that's
like,
bad.
Thaddeus is in danger.
like, what fuckery is this? As you sit up and you're just aware at this point. The winter wolves sort of look at each other.
They will be here soon. Take what you want, but leave the green one for me.
Green one. I feel like I made a terrible mistake.
That is away.
You watch as the winter wolves take a step back, or this winter wolf. Oh, actually, you know what? All the winter wolves will take a step back. And as they do so, Thaddeus, unfortunately, you are in their radius.
Oh.
And they all simultaneously start to breathe cold air. You're not in all of their radius, mind you. You're only in one of them.
Do I have to make a deck save?
No, he can do it.
Okay.
He'll make you do it.
I didn't want to anyway.
All right.
Ah, good.
Yay!
Yay. I'm glad I didn't roll. It probably would have been lower. Oh, yeah, instant death.
Instant death.
Get wrecked. Oh, yeah, more instant death. Which is bad for us, guys.
That's it.
Oh, no, half damage. No, that's
right.
not. I don't like that word.
So as the ice flows from their mouths towards them, you watch as these guards just get wrecked.
That's what happens if you're racist.
They're not racist.
You get killed by giant wolves.
They're monsters.
Racist, we're monsters.
That's what happens if you're xenophobic.
Yeah, okay, that's true. I'll pay that. That's all right. So the winter wolves unleash a torrent of frozen air. The guardsman is the one man standing. His beard is frozen off. You can see half of it is sort of snapped off like an icicle, leaving a shaved, kind of pot-marked, bloody kind of, part of his face as he sits there and he goes, "You will not tell me that I can't fight here. You will not slay me like you did my comrades. I will end you, you giant sorry excuse for a poodle." That's all he says.
He's so dead.
Yeah.
Gonna be brutal.
Can't wait till he dies.
Freedom! All right. Ray, it is your turn. You're awake.
Imagine your last
Ray
word being
with-
poodle.
Poodle. With super lack of respect for people's privacies, Ray is just going to float between the tents to check on her comrades.
Nice.
All right, you check on
Like-
on Brick. Brick is still asleep.
I'm gonna
Brick's
kill a
naked,
dragon.
so now you know that. You then
And
Dragon in the
wake them
cold.
up as she goes through.
Okay.
Wake up! Yeah, but like completely like horrifying. Just imagine a ghost just walking through your tent.
It's
Wake
like-
up! And then
Oh, the dragon is I'm gonna kill it and kill everyone. I'll kill you and your family. What?
you're like, you watch as Brick's like clinging to his peanut jar, like while he sleeps that night.
Every now and then, just peanut falls out.
Oh, no. I've got like peanut butter all down my mouth.
God, peanut's awesome. All right.
Whoa, Ray, what's going on? I was sleeping.
I heard a noise. Quickly, get up!
What noise?
And then just
Well,
float
I'm
to the next
up.
tent.
Like,
And
Yeah,
use my
right,
action if I
right.
need to dash to make sure I can get into.
Sure. You wake everyone up
Five
except for Thaddius, who is not in his tent.
five more minutes.
So, because
Five more
Thaddius was next to Brick, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so she would float through Thaddeus's tent over to Manfred, probably end in Manfred's tent. Wake up, Thaddeus is missing.
minutes. 5 minutes.
No, my spells
Well,
aren't back. Go away.
He will solidify
Oh, don't
her
tell
foot
me
just so
that.
she can boot his sleeping bag.
No, your spells aren't back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thaddeus is gone. Isn't that something we wanted at some point?
Come back, surely. Let's just sleep.
Get up, idiot senses.
Ah!
Also, Ray, as you look
Aneurysm.
around, you notice that there are no soldiers, no guards, no one in the outpost. No one's on watch at the very least.
It being cold.
All right, Thaddeus is gone. I think the guards have gone to find him. Something happened. There was a really loud noise.
It's like pulling robes on.
You
like,
smell- Do you smell chicken?
The stench is that powerful from the from what
It's
happened.
really old tar and wet dog.
I don't smell chicken, and I think from where we were, we wouldn't really see anything either. It's just gonna look like snow everywhere.
I'm gonna follow my snoz.
Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention it, the whole like murder in the watch thing was actually a plot twist, $25 donation encounter from Ryle. So thank you so much for that.
I thought you were about to say Ryan, and I'm like, I didn't do this. Not
It
like
was
this.
also played Ryan. No,
You traitor, Ryan.
I mean, I hate Thaddeus, but far out.
it's like I will put money to kill this man.
Well,
no,
question then, Mike. Oh, sorry.
Bring back
Continue
Finn.
your thank you, and I'll say.
Bring back Finn.
No, I was gonna say. So thank you so much for that donation. What he actually asked for in terms of a general story encounter was, of course, the
Kill
order.
Thaddius.
He specifically asked for Order 66. At least that's what Eddie's told me. So I was like, okay, Order 66. So all the soldiers betray Thaddius. That made sense for me. But then I was like, now is the perfect time to bring the wolves in as well. That way we've got this encounter thing. So the whole thing, this whole encounter as of this point, is courtesy of Ryle. So thank you so much for
Those
that.
jerks would be watching us too.
Yeah. They would be. All right. So that was Ray's turn.
Cheeky question.
And Manfred.
Because it's like pitch black, because there's no lights and light pollution, blah blah blue. Would they have got torches when they brought me over? And so would they see torches in the distance?
Yes, I think that's a good. That was very high pitched. That would yes, that would be something that they would have. They would definitely have torches. You can see a number of them nearby where you currently are. And Brick and Manfred, your turn for this round is basically waking up and kind of getting your bearings more, than anything else. I assume you guys want to put on your clothes and get your weapons and whatnot.
You know what? No, I will.
We also probably would have noticed that Thaddeus's stuff is still in his room, right? That's not a good sign.
Yes, Thaddeus stuff would be.
Wouldn't have noticed.
At the very least, his armor was in there.
Wait, he doesn't sleep in his armor.
What kind of fool is he?
Combat readiness at all times as he's pulling on his robes.
All right. But all three of you can indeed see a small group of lights about 200 feet away in the snow.
Okay.
A small group of lights about 200 feet away.
Grab Thaddeus. Thaddeus has shields, right?
He does.
Yes.
Dual shields.
Yeah. Ray will encourage Brick to carry the shields.
You take one, then the shields.
Because wherever Thaddeus, yeah.
I've been up
I
for
could.
2 minutes and you're barking orders. You're grumpy in the morning.
It's not even the morning yet. I don't even know why we're here.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
take
run
one
to get
too
his
if you
stuff when
don't
I can.
shush it.
I already said I was going to.
All right. You
This is what
both
happens when you wake me up.
You both carry a tower shield each. You're like kind of like
Dragging.
It's like,
grabs the
yes,
fighting
mom.
leaders and just all right.
All Ray cares about Thaddeus.
This is actually the perfect time for the three of us to get the hell out of here.
Well, your wagon's broken.
Just saying.
All right. The
Like old times.
the dwarf turns around. All right. Now, who wants a piece of me? I'll go down fighting. He charges at the nearest Winter Wolf. He hits. For this tiny town whose name I can't remember.
And we go bed crap for not remembering it.
Well, it was, okay. So I did my world building with in Twitch with a whole bunch of people, and it's called Pericol Village because it's Norse for something, and I don't know what it's Norse for anymore. And so it's another language, literally another language.
Okay.
All right, so he goes up and he slashes at this wolf twice. The wolf gets two solid hits in, then kind of glares at this guy. This guy is dead. Like you can just see all the wolves are coming in on him, like a steak dinner. Thaddeus, you're there. They don't seem to have noticed you.
Can I? So my hands and feet are bound.
Currently, yes.
Can
However,
Huh.
you look nearby. You can see a small lantern. You believe if you can crush it with your foot, the oil and the fire would allow you to burn through the ropes, freeing yourself.
A fantastic idea. Why don't I grab the daggers from the dead guards and use it to cut myself free?
Have you ever tried to do that?
My hands would be like this. Surely I could kind of try. I don't know. Oh, that's way harder. Yes, good point. All right, I don't want to stab myself accidentally. I thought they were forward. I was like, surely I could just do that.
No.
Uh, okay, I got the impulse. I have to trust my impulse. Thaddius head smash. I'm gonna.
All right, make
I'm gonna.
an athletics or an acrobatics check. Your choice.
Surely it should be an
What are you
intelligence check.
No. It's just about your. Well, it's just about your ability to actually use the flames without burning your hands or setting
Uh,
on fire.
athletics, sorry.
Yes, you can use athletics or acrobatics, either or.
I will use
Happy for both.
athletics. Ooh.
Beautiful. All right, you smash it and use a shard of the glass to
Nice.
cut yourself free. Your hands are now free. You quickly move onto your legs as you slice through the rope, and then as you feel it snap, you notice that the wolf on the far right has noticed you now.
Hey,
No.
we cool? We cool? These guys were dicks. I didn't mean for this to happen. Do you want
It
some
looks-
food?
It looks
Please,
to you with
please.
what you think is a smile, and it says,
Da, I am cool. You, however, not so much. Not yet, anyway.
That is
What?
really cool.
Russian wolf.
Yeah. What? What?
this one. So, oh, well, it is their turn. These guys will. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's recharging. Oh, it actually counts my recharges. Oh, that's nice. All right. It is going to bite the guard captain. Oh, yes, he is. Nom 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 nom. The next one is going to step towards you, and it's at this point it's just intimidating you.
No.
It's almost like it's waiting. Like, okay, in my games, I like to play animals animalistically. It is just kind of watching you. You can kind of tell from your experience with animals and wolves, Thaddius, growing up and the like. It's waiting for you to run. It wants you to run, and as soon as you do, it is going to be on you like any pack animal. So it is ready.
I hate these wolves so much.
Oh, they're great. This
All
is
right.
gonna be fun.
I hate
I like the middle one.
Puppy.
The second
Not
one.
better than polar bears.
Boy.
All right. And you
Bear's
watch,
best bear.
you watch as the guard captain, his legs are pretty much grabbed by one of the wolf, and his upper body is grabbed by the second. He is shook around for a few moments before you hear this snap sound, most likely his spine,
Ooh.
and then two halves of him just go in different directions.
Can he roll a death save now?
Let me- Oh, he would have lived. So the top half is still alive.
Do they seem interested by the body of the guards at all?
Oh,
Okay.
Ray,
Really?
you can make perception checks to try and see out by the fires and stuff.
Yeah. Gonna head towards, I guess, the light, but I'll make a perception check first because she's not just gonna run hugely blindly. Come on, man.
You look around. You're trying to find Thaddius. You can't see him. You see the lights, but nothing there. Might be over there. Maybe. You see, like,
Yeah.
you see a figure, but you don't know who it could be.
All right, let me. Just trying to. No, I don't really have anything. I was gonna do. I forgot that I didn't take that cantrip. I'm going to. I think should we just start yelling for Thaddius? She's not particularly bright. Just start Thaddius, Thaddius, and like slowly heading towards, I guess, the exit towards where the light is.
Sorry.
So not running, probably like I wouldn't use my action to dash or anything because I'm not confident that that's the direction. Yeah.
Oh, sure. All right, Brick. You have a shield. You can make a perception check.
Does that mean my AC is higher?
Yes, currently.
Yeah, baby. Oh, I can't edit it. Never mind.
Thaddius is not getting that show back.
No.
He can have it back. I don't want a shield. I'm barbarian.
I need a
don't know.
shield.
I think I'll follow Ray. I stand next to her. Can I see anything that's happening down there?
Um,
I've moved 20 feet so far.
make a deception check.
I've got a plan, guys. Don't worry. I've got this. I got this down.
Ooh, that's better.
Oh, that's a better plan than
There's
mine.
21. Let me see.
21, you definitely see Thaddius. You, however, let me find out if you see these people.
See two chief guards, or at least two half
Do
chief
not.
guards.
You do not. You see
I see
nothing.
no wolves. Do I see dead bodies?
Yes, you do see dead bodies.
Thaddius has
cool.
killed everyone.
Thaddius, what have you done?
Okay, so I see,
No, hold on. I
I
want
see
to paint a
Thaddeus-
picture.
Oh no.
Thaddius is standing amidst a circle of flames from the oil of lanterns, illuminating which are several bodies of torn apart guardsmen. You see that the guard captain, the dwarf who had told you the story, is ripped clean in half. His entrails sploon,
Definitely sploon.
yes,
He was spooned. Yes.
over the ice, creating it an almost crimson circle around Thaddius. You can also see in Thaddeus's hand a shard of glass as he stands in the middle of this in his pajamas, as still as can be, with not a
Great.
drop
will-
of blood on him.
Apart from his own.
I will.
No,
I
not
will
a drop of
drop
blood.
I will drop his shield, and I will just go. He made me think he was. He made me think he was different.
No!
Once a valiant, always a valiant. And I will take my new spear. I will stand in front of Ray, and I will ready myself for Thaddius to come at us and attack us, the traitor he is.
What have I done?
You made me believe, and I will rage. I am mad at him.
I thought we were friends.
Ray is so confused.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
Can't
be
see
like
anything.
protecting myself, and I'm gonna be protecting myself and Ray, and you just see like maybe like just sad and angry Brick yelling, just "I trusted you.
No, this is
I
those
have the higher
angry
ground,
tears.
Thaddeus."
with a bit of peanut butter, like still smeared on.
I have
Manfred,
the
what
higher
are you?
ground, Thaddeus.
Oh my god! The funny thing is he does have the higher ground.
I know.
Oh no.
Manfred, what do you do?
Glancing around so did Ray mention the fact that there's no one else here apart from us?
In the amount of time that you've taken to wake up and put on all your stuff, both you and Brick will have noticed that. Brick
Okay.
knows why there's no one there.
So I'm glancing around, and I've got the only other thing I can think of is like checking Talawan before heading over to where we're going. So I'm gonna go check Talawan's tent.
Sure. Talawan's there. He's fast asleep.
I give him a good old boot in the side. And it's
Damn
like,
it,
get up!
Talawan!
We're under attack or something. It says everything's gone to shit.
Oh my god. Hammer away. Picks up his maul.
That's your catchphrase.
You got it from
Hammer
me.
away.
I swing, and then it's the hammer, and then they go away.
It says it does what it says on the tin. Let's go.
Okay.
Does what it says on the tin. All right.
I think everything's gone to shit is like the name of this episode.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I
you
did a swear. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think I've done a few. I think the name of this episode should be "So You Want to TPK Your Party."
Yeah.
No.
So I've
Daddy.
got a plan.
Yeah, I'm
So
listening.
as a bard,
Yeah.
I have a thing called enthralling performance,
Mhm.
where if at the end of a performance there are humanoids. No. Why? Why is it a technicality? No. Ah, I was going to charm the wolf.
I was waiting for you to get to that line.
I was going to
It's like,
sing. Ah.
oh,
Are they,
Hold on.
are they in- are they in-
This is where Michael comes in. If the plan is good enough, I will allow it.
Right,
But you need to
well,
finish it.
what
are
I
they
was going to do.
intelligent creatures?
Surely. My plan was literally I was going to sing him a song and hope that he turned to my side. And
You are aware. You
would
are aware.
charm
The
him.
only way, you are aware the only way you are going to get that is if you sing, right?
That was my plan, yes.
All right. Well, everyone, please enjoy and listen in as we now listen to the. Rude. Ryan
just unplug his headphones.
Yeah,
All right.
He's got some
Wolf.
pipes on him.
All right.
I will sing in the language of the elf people who you probably hopefully love, otherwise known as Italian.
Swing and a miss on that one.
Un giorno sai, noi impera, ma libertà ci malti qui senza liberties. Does that do something, surely, Wolfman?
Holy shit! It did something to me. What the hell?
Yeah. I'll allow it. That's a solid one, and I will even.
I have been practicing that since I got Valiant, so I'm glad that happened.
I will even give them disadvantage on their save.
Thank God.
So, well done. No, that was
Italian is canon.
a lot better than I thought it'd be. Damn it!
Wow.
I was expecting some sort of limerick, but I didn't get that. So.
I was trying to think of a song for wolves. I was like, I just know Italian. I'm sorry, I don't have. I wanted it to be like, join me, friend. But no.
All right. So wisdom save. We're going with the first one because I accidentally rolled it twice. Oh, actually, no, I can go there for the first and the second. So
It's,
both of them will fail.
It's within 60 feet of you who watched and listened to all of it up to a number equal to your charisma modifier.
What's your modifier?
Surely charisma is really high. +3.
All right. So yeah, you have a potential for all three.
Yes.
It works on all three.
Each target within 60 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC, or be charmed by you.
Brick is so confused.
They
Now
are
he's singing.
I want to take a very quick moment to go kudos to Ben, because that boy has been wanting to sing publicly for so long, and I'm so proud right now.
That's so good.
Yay! You know what? In fact, I'm even going to go so far as to have Phantom do a little dance.
Yay.
There you go. See? There you go. Phantom has a little dance.
Yes.
All right. Well done. Okay. There we go. Very well. As your siren song cascades out over the snowy tundra, these large lupine creatures sit, their cold gazes affixed to you, and their ears tuned in to the harmonious tune that Thaddius makes. The sound of which echoes outward and even up towards the outpost, and everyone can hear the sounds of his beautiful voice, which we will come back next week to find out how long Thaddius can maintain his adoring crowd. Will Brick trust again? What will happen? Will Talawan come up with a better catchphrase? Find out next time when we return for Minion Quest.